So weather in the Marshall Islands and Kiribati is kind of similar. They're really unique islands, and they're called coral atolls. So just pretty much raised coral. So they're super flat. There's no mountains. They're really small. They have like the lagoon in the middle, and it's kind of like a circle. It's not fully connected in all of the islands, but most of them, or some of them, they are fully connected. But as far as in the Kiribati side, when I was there, they were having a drought. So weather is just really hot, really humid. Um, it didn't rain very much when I was in Kiribati, and so they were having water shortages. When it does rain, though, after it rains, because it's so humid, it's super hot, and so and very dusty, very dusty. The road isn't the best in Kiribati, and so whenever a car drives by, you're going to get the dust in your face or dust all over your shoes. And so we didn't actually wear shoes. We wore Crocs. That was authorized to wear Crocs. And so we had socks and Crocs because you're doing a lot of walking on uneven ground and whatnot on the Kiribati side. But on the Marshall side, the weather is similar, but it tends to rain a lot more there. And so there's a lot more vegetation, not as much dust. And that's, like I was saying before, that's how that coconut gets that coconut apple inside of it, because it's so much more moist in the Marshall Islands. Both countries, they're situated in an aspect. When I was there, we had a tsunami warning, but nothing ever came. Nothing, there doesn't seem to be, they don't seem to be affected by these tsunamis or these the hurricanes or whatnot passing through. And I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe just the coral, the aspect of how the island's situated. But if there were to be a tsunami there, it would wipe out the island, because literally the road that goes through the island, at some points you can see the lagoon on your right side, and then the ocean on your left side. So it's, at some places it's not even 100 yards wide, whereas other places it's a lot bigger. But yes, in both countries. And so they seem to not be affected as much by these hurricanes or these tsunamis. When I was there, when there was a tsunami warning, I remember hearing that Tonga and Samoa got hit by these tsunamis. But we were fine. We didn't have any problems in that aspect. And so the weather, it's usually hot every day with the occasional rainfall, and then it's hot right after the rainfall. So being aware of being always constantly hydrated is essential in both countries.